After impressive results against Chelsea and Manchester United, Manuel Pellegrini's West Ham suffered a disappointing defeat at Brighton last time out. Now they face Spurs, who have won their last 3 games in the league and sit just 2 points behind the leaders, Manchester City. It may come as a surprise, but this is actually Tottenham's joint best ever points total at this stage of a Premier League campaign. Their previous best was also under Maurizio Pochettino, so what should Spurs be aiming for this season?
Minimum ambition would be to finish in the top 4 again. It's going to be tough, it always is. I think they're on track to be able to achieve that. Chelsea are obviously a different proposition this season. Man City and Liverpool are my tips to win the Premier League. So they just need to make sure they keep their head above Manchester United, which won't be easy.
Harry Kane delivered a stunning all-round performance in England's 3-2 win against Spain on Monday, but the goals aren't flowing freely just yet. However, he has still scored 5 in the league this term. West Ham's main man Marko Arnautovic is just 1 behind him. A big worry for the Hammers, though, is Kane's supreme record against fellow London clubs, and West Ham in particular. He's netted 7 times against them, an impressive return since bursting onto the Premier League scene in 2014.
When I give him Harry Kane his full league debut, it was because he deserved it. You know, he was outperforming the other strikers in the squad at the time, and he really earned it on merit. No question to put him in. You know, I never had any doubts that his mentality would be able to handle it, even though there was high-profile, big money signings in behind him, putting the pressure on. He coped. You know, he went in there, he scored 3 goals in quick succession. And really hit the floor running, but there was never ever a doubt. If he continues to stay in the Premier League, I'm sure he can beat all records, Alan Shearer included.
Kane, though, will have to find a way past one of West Ham's top performers this season. Łukasz Fabianski has certainly been busy, saving 4.5 shots per game so far, his highest average figure since joining Swansea in 2014.
A little bit busier than obviously West Ham would have wanted, but he needs to continue his performances when hopefully they're going to be a little bit quieter, but making the big saves at the right time. I'm sure that Fabianski can continue his form.
Between them, Andriy Yarmolenko, Marko Arnautovic and Felipe Anderson have scored 7 of West Ham's 8 goals so far, the other being an own goal. A commendable contribution from an exciting trio, but others will need to start chipping in soon too. Tottenham stadium issues have been well documented, but there's certainly been no problems on their travels. They've picked up the most away points of any side in the division in 2018, a tally they'll be hopeful of extending this weekend in East London. Having beaten Manchester United in match week 7, West Ham fans will be frustrated not to have made it back-to-back wins last time out. Arguably, that lack of consistency has been the Hammers' Achilles heel in recent seasons. In fact, they're currently on a 62-game run without recording consecutive wins in the Premier League, the longest current streak of any team. West Ham can at least take some solace, though, from their record against Spurs. They've beaten Tottenham 14 times in the Premier League, but with Pochettino's men in fine fettle, how will this latest London derby play out?
I'm sure there'll be goals. I think the home advantage for West Ham makes it even tougher for Tottenham. It's going to be a real tight game. Without doubt, there'll be goals. I might have to sit on the fence, which is very unlike me, but I would say maybe a draw.